What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Mike. We are at the storage unit. It's Monday. I got a special video, right? People keep telling me, don't buy this stuff. Nobody's going to buy this stuff if you try to sell it online, eBay, Amazon. And yet again, I'm here to tell you, don't listen to what other people are talking about. So, everything we see back there, right? That sky-high pile, we have all of our new DVDs, our used DVDs, and used CDs. One source, I probably spent about maybe 60, 90 minutes at most scanning all of this stuff. But today, I'm only gonna show you the new stuff, right? So you guys are gonna see exactly how much I paid, what it's selling for. It kind of doesn't make sense. Should I be buying this stuff? Shouldn't I be buying this stuff? I mean, the jury's out, right? Everybody has a different business model. I just like to do what works for me. Might not work for you, might not work for anybody else, but this is me. This is what I do. It's how I make money. Selling DVDs, right? Everybody uses streaming services, dude. Nobody watches physical DVDs anymore. Listens to CDs. Hey, keep on and on. Keep on keeping on, right? But before we get into them, two things. YouTube comment of the week. That's the first one we have to get into. Last week's video, I kind of broke down $10,000 a month in sales. And General Merch commented. Long-time subscriber, appreciate him supporting the channel. $2,000 in fees, and resellers call eBay feebay. Yeah, it was more or less $5,000 in fees, right? That kind of comes with not packing and shipping and customer service. So eBay, he's right. eBay sellers can't complain about fees to Amazon sellers. It's just a whole... But listen, the big difference here, when people complain about Amazon fees is, when we use the software, when we're sourcing the new DVDs, we can see exactly how much we're gonna make after the fees, right? So we have a more honed in number that we can expect to make when we sell an item because of the software that has been built around Amazon and selling on Amazon. So appreciate you commenting as always. Discord comment of the week. If you didn't know, we got a YouTube membership. $2.99, cheaper than a Happy Meal. I really haven't been promoting it, probably as much as I should, but hey, we got over 200 members over in the Discord, weekly Zoom calls, coaching calls, any type of information when it comes to ungating, selling media, even some video games. We got some huge video game players over there. You can't beat it for $2.99 a month. That's all I'm saying. Mystic Headlock, super helpful person over in the Discord, always answering questions, always, you know, putting out the secret sauce. I don't even know what my check-in times are like right now, which is all the more reason I shouldn't care. I just send stuff every week, and every week something gets checked in. There was a discussion going on every once in a while. Somebody's box will sit for like 3-4 weeks and they're like, what's going on? What's going on with the check-in times? But I'm just like Mystic here, right? If you send in every week, sooner or later, something's getting checked in every week. So you just keep feeding the beast, as cheesy as it sounds like. Feed the beast, man, you'll be rich. It's kind of exactly how it works, and you really don't worry about things getting checked in. The response is, hey, send another box in, send another box in. Keep it going, keep it going. Awesome Discord community, and I always appreciate everybody chiming in. So let's get into this craziness of new DVDs. And you know, you can probably find a lot of this stuff for free on streaming services, right? These are in no type of order. This is just, I'm gonna grab and go. The only new CD I got. Would help if I had my scanner turned on, right? Like, what are we gonna do without the scanner? I'm not manually scanning these. I'll be here forever. You guys know I'm trying to spend 1 minute a week in this business, not 2 minutes, right? Like, let's go. Alter Bridge Fortress. Whoa, let me turn down the volume here. They know I'm making money. They don't need to hear the sounds. No new FBA. This thing used is going for 25 bucks. I'm probably gonna price this at like 40 bucks. Listen, don't yell at me, all right? I don't make the rules. I just play the game the way it should be played. And if somebody's gonna buy a new CD for $40, $50, to each their own, right? I can't control it. I just pay $1 and I sell it for a lot more. So this is super good pickup. No used FBA, no new FBA. I'm thinking we'll probably price this 40, maybe even 50 bucks. And you see the sales score is how often something sells over 6 months. So this basically sells, you know, once every 6 days. Not too shabby for the only CD we got. All right, now we're gonna go down the rabbit hole here. Vince Vaughn, Delivery man. Don't know why. Most of these are going to probably pop red because it's going to go off the use buy box. That's the way the trigger set is set up. So when you scan new items, make sure you're looking at the new buy box. $10, undercut Amazon a little bit, probably make $9. Into it for $1, upside down, all around. Most of these I'm only into for $1. I mean, my buy cost is probably 50 bucks. And we just made it back. And listen, this movie probably sucks, right? Like who's gonna pay $18 for Delivery Man? But you see, it sells all the time. Sales Square 44. Next up, what would you do for love? Super slow mover, right? It only sells once every 3 months. Okay, well, think about this. I'm gonna put out some secret sauce yet again. Is the sales score really something you have to consider? Yes and no. Maybe this is only selling once every 3 months because the prices are out of line, right? Maybe this isn't a $20 DVD and that's all anybody has listed is $20. So maybe you buy this, whether it's new or used, you price it underneath these. All of a sudden, $17.99, you see there's no buy box. So the $20, Amazon thinks it's out of line. They're not giving the buy box to the $20 offer, which usually means you got to go lower than that. So if this was used, I'd price it probably $17.99, see if you get the buy box. But new, we'll price it probably $19.99. You make about $11, $12. It'll sell much faster than the sales score says. And yes, another $1. Why we love cats and dogs. I got 4 cats, had 5 cats at one time. I don't know. I mean, I guess, you know, pets never turn their back on you, right? Like, one of you might stab me in the back one day, make a YouTube video about how I'm a scammer and how I ripped you off $2.99 for the YouTube membership and that how this business is just a sham. My cats won't do that. Your dogs won't do that. Your parrots, ferrets, turtles, snakes, alligators, kangaroos, whatever kind of pet you got, right? Pets are awesome. We love pets here on this channel. Another slow seller. New buy box going to $12. We're going to price it at the FBA, $6 profit, another $1. 8 family adventure movies. I always scan this type of stuff, as cheesy as it seems, right? Like me and you, we're not going to sit down one night and, you know, pop some popcorn and watch 8 family adventure movies, right? We're going probably more down the horror route, maybe thriller, sci-fi. This just, you know, not for us, not for us. And that's fine. You don't got to be for everything. We paid $1. You see this thing sells pretty often. $5, so $4 after fees. $1 into 4. You multiply that by hundreds, thousands, all of a sudden you're a billionaire. The Sugar Creek Gang, Teacher Trouble. No idea, but if it's new, you better scan it. No new FBA. So you see the new buy box is going to that $16.60, but that's FBM, right? That's you sitting at home selling it yourself. We'll price this $19.99, get the sale. The Ultimate Gift. I haven't even recognized like any of these actors or actresses so far, but if it's new, I'm scanning it. Wait, this guy looks familiar. I just don't know his name. This older gentleman, I feel like he's been in a lot. This thing sells basically every single day. I've never heard of it. At 12 bucks and $5 after fees, we paid $1, you make $4. My personal favorite of the whole bunch here, and I'm torn. Should I keep it? Should I sell it? I don't know. I might keep it. Listen, if Deb sees this and she finds out I'm keeping something else, like, I already got a stack of stuff up here that I'm keeping, right? Let me show you guys my secret stash, right? So, like, here goes my stash. We got the Alf, we got Tales from the Crypt, we got more Alf, and then the Halloween movies, and then It down bottom, right? So this is one I'm like, oh, I want to keep this, especially because it's new sealed, right? As a collector, you always want the stuff that's new sealed. Halloween 4. I will admit, you know, he looks cheesy in this one, right? Like, it's kind of cheesy. The storyline gets kind of out of hand, but as a Halloween fan, you got to take the good with the bad. But it is profitable, both used and new. There's not even any new offers. So yet again, I could probably price this like 40 bucks. Like, Mike, do you want to stay with me, or do you want to find a new home? He's not saying nothing. I don't know. He's going to have to decide where he wants to be in life. my penthouse or in somebody else's, you know, garage or basement. The Saddle Club. Horse stuff does well. Books, DVDs, CDs. I love horse stuff. I've never ridden a horse. I don't know. I probably wouldn't mind owning a horse if I had some land. But yeah, horse stuff does well. This sells all the time. $14.24 the new buy box. You make $7 after fees. As you can see on the front, we're into it for $1 as always. America's Funniest Home Videos, Love and Marriage. No new FBA, another slow mover, but with no new FBA, used is at $12.29, $17.99. This will sell out the door. And the best part about this, there's no prep work, right? Like, people get caught up with the fees on Amazon. Well, the only work of Amazon is going to source the stuff, and then you just put a little barcode right over there. It goes in a box, off it goes, you collect a paycheck. I wish you all would sell on Amazon. I know I have a lot of eBay watchers. Don't let the idea of Amazon scare you away. Like, there's so much money still to be made, even on stupid media, right? Don't let the limiting belief that Amazon's hard, Amazon's tough, I don't know what I'm doing. I have so many people in different walks of life in the Discord, and I've had conversations with so many people over the years. They are so grateful that they took the jump from either eBay to, you know, to Amazon full time, or just started to dabble in Amazon and now are seeing the results. It's mind-blowing. Part-time, full-time, 300 years old like Tommy Boy, 10 years old like Luke. We got everybody in the group. All walks of life, different schedules, different priorities, and everybody is getting paid and everybody helps each other out. It's not even a shameless plug because I see it all the time. Just take the risk. And if you have any questions regarding it, hello, am I not here? Hello, Mike, are you here? Ask me. I can literally almost hold your hand step by step and get you in, get you rocking and rolling. More America's Funniest Home Videos. Motherhood Madness. This one sells once every 2 months. No FBA offers. You know I'm in there, no FBA, even if it's used, right? Even if that's used, I'm buying that. I mean, come on, it's kind of foolproof. We'll sell for $17.99. Why do I fall on $17.99? You make $10 at $17.99. Amazon makes $8. You make more money than them. You win every single time you get a sale. You sell your inventory faster. You don't be a greedy little bugger. Cash flow keeps flowing. You know, you retire in 30 days. Category 6, Day of Destruction. Randy Quaid. I don't know if that's Dennis Quaid's brother. This guy also looks familiar. New sealed, I'll scan it. I mean, look at this thing. Sells like almost every other day. Every 3 days this is sell. $9.79 profit. I don't know who watches it, but I'll sell it to you. Chugging along. We got a lot more. I mean, just start selling on Amazon. If there's anything you take away from this video, start selling media on Amazon. Acorn Media, right? Kind of a little bolo. It's not as good as it used to be because a lot of the Acorn stuff now has moved to streaming services and it's more readily available, but there's still some of it that, you know, that's really worth it. So this one here, no FBA offers. We're in there for another 10 bucks in profit. Fox War Classic, To the Shores of Tripoli. I mean, you see this, you know you're going to scan this, right? It's got the old-time look to it, old-time war stuff. I mean, this is kind of a giveaway. I don't know any of the old actors or actresses, but whenever I see the older stuff, it's a scan every single time. You're looking at $6 after fees. The Great Divide. Anything that's network exclusive, right? This is BET network exclusive. Scan it. I mean, it's not heavily made. It's not readily available. $9.29 after fees. Protagonist. Character is Fate. I did not pay $2.99 for this. Wherever this person got it from. Value Village. I've never been to a Value Village, but I do see the stickers every once in a while. I wonder how easy the Value Village stickers are to get off, right? Because you know we can't leave the Value Village sticker on there. All right, it's going to be a pain in the butt to get off. Pretty good. Sells once every month or so. No new FBA. The new buy box currently is at 31, right? And that's the FBM offer. So you being FBA, you can get a little bit more greedy, right? I'll probably price this $34.99. I'll get the buy box over them. Nice little sale when the time comes. All right, Wesley Snipes. I know this guy. Murder at 1600. Sells basically all the time. New buy box is $11.93. Let's refresh it and see what we got going on. It actually went up to $13.10, so you make $6 after fees. Can't beat it. A Mother's Gift. $8 exactly after fees. We paid $1. And listen, another thing I want everybody to take into consideration is that what you see is not exactly what you're going to get. I always like to think 10 to 20% less than what you scanned it at today, right? You're going to reprice down. Prices are always going down on Amazon for the most part. So think, all right, $8. Probably by the time it sells, it might be down to $7. Don't just assume like, oh, this is a guaranteed $8. That is not the case at all. Prices are always going down, especially because of price tankers. Some of these people undercut by 1 penny. I can't believe them. They're just the most rotten Amazon sellers out there. If you undercut by 1 penny, you should have to sell on eBay for the rest of your life. I undercut by 1 penny, but hey, I'm just trying to make some money. Smashed. Aaron Paul. That is the guy from Breaking Bad. And this is him when he was a little bit younger here. New buy box is $13.39. $6. You can see how young he is. It's pretty funny seeing him in a younger state of mind. Tommy Lee Jones, Volcano. What a catchphrase on this one. You'll have a hell lava time. I mean, come on now. 10 out of 10 stuff going on here. Volcano. $31.50. Tommy Lee Jones, if you're watching, you're a great actor. I appreciate you putting an extra $20 in my pocket. I have seen this many years ago on like cable TV. I have no idea what it's about, but thanks, Tommy. Fellowship of the Whales. The Incredible Journey of a Baby Humpback. No new FBA. FBM's at 30. They're not getting a buy box. Probably prices $24.99. You make like 13, 14 bucks. The Mothman Prophecies, believe it or not. I have seen this new sealed probably like 3 or 4 times in the past month, and I've bought it every single time. Well, like the barcode's covered on the back. Well, bozo, you can scan the barcode up top. It's just like new. The lowest price new FBA is $47.72. $35. $1 into $35. And look, free little source for you all. Big Lots sells cheap new sealed media. They have lots of clearance media, and this, you know, you'd buy this for $3 at Big Lots if you're going to make $35. So hey, maybe you don't have the sources, go to your Big Lots, you know, get out there, see what you got going on. And the Big Lot stickers are easy to get off, so you don't have to worry about any of that. And like I said, I've seen this like 3 or 4 times in the past month, brand new sealed. So Richard Gere, thank you. I'd like to thank all these actors and actresses that are making me a lot of money. Barbra Streisand, first time on DVD. If you sell CDs, you know her stuff is everywhere. It's the same. I mean, I guess it's really not the same with her DVDs. This is the first time I've ever seen one brand new sealed. Barbara, $32.90. We paid $1 for this. I mean, thank you, Barbara. Every second counts. A family in for the ride of their lives. All right, I trained you guys earlier. The dead giveaway is there's a horse on the cover. $14.99, you make $6.50. We're getting to the end of the stack. Let's knock them out. I know you guys kind of enjoy these longer videos where I cover like what I'm sending in and how I'm pricing it. I know I give away a lot of secret sauce in these, but listen, most of you ain't going to take the effort and actually get out there, put it in, understand the software you're using. Don't just have your earbud in. And on the topic of that, I was in one of my thrift stores and I had 3 other scanners in there, the most I've ever seen. Earbuds, you lose every single time. They may be left with 10 items. I left with a cart full. I can't save everybody, unfortunately, and I appreciate the laziness of reselling in general because it allows somebody like me who takes the time and somebody like yourself who understands the business to have an edge up. Even when you walk in the store and there's 3 other people, you see the earbuds in, you don't see their phone, they're not looking, you better stand behind them every single time. You're gonna clean up, and then what happens, they'll probably think you're crazy, right? Because they're like, I just scanned all that, there ain't no profit, and you just keep a big smile on your face and say, hey, get to the next store and move on. The Pianist sells all the time, $12.70. This has got Adrian Brody, yes. Never seen it, but I've heard of it. My Baby's Daddy, Eddie Griffin, Anthony Anderson, Method Man. I don't know if this barcode's actually it. Yes, it is. Sells pretty often, $5.58. The Last Brickmaker in America. This thing sells pretty often. We only got nobody new FBA. So I'm thinking like $25. When you can control the market, especially on Amazon, take advantage of it. Don't get too crazy because Amazon doesn't like that. But get a little crazy, right? Kind of like Mr. Krabs crazy where he just wants another $1 or $2. That's fine. But you can't get like, you know, Bezos crazy and want an extra $1 million from everybody. That don't work. Scandal. What season is this? 2nd season. We paid $3. I know, expensive, right? Like I said, these were all from the same exact place. I can't make this up. Like, you got to know your sources. You got to know what you're doing. That's how you're going to win. $9.77. Comic Relief. We got Louis Black, Louis C.K., George Carlin. No new FBA. I'm thinking, $25 bill on this. Fun fact, I have seen George Carlin when I was in college, Michigan State University. The year, I believe, was 2007 or 2008. He was still touring, and he came to MSU, and I seen him. Unfortunately, he soon passed away after that, but having the chance to see him, like, I wasn't alive during his heyday when he was on cable TV, but I remember watching some of his HBO specials when I was a teenager. So getting to see George Carlin live, I mean, if you know George Carlin, it ain't gonna get much better than that when it comes to comedy, right? The New Detectives, Discovery Channel, another giveaway, right? Anything Discovery Channel, Ghost Hunters, A&E, make sure you're scanning it. I mean, all right, perfect example. Mike, why would you pay $3 for this? All right, well, the sales score is 0. Well, how long has somebody had this priced at $200 damn dollars for this? Nobody's gonna pay and they're used, right? I guarantee you, one of you out there, 2 of you out there, you go, here goes the ISBN. Hopefully it focuses in. It's The New Detectives, Season 3. I'm gonna send this in this week. I guarantee you that this sells by the end of May. Probably for 25 to 30, maybe even more dollars when I take a look to see what it sold for previously. 0 sales score. You're gonna pass it every time. Not me. I'm gonna put $20 in my pocket every time. So make sure you hold me accountable to that because I know it's gonna sell. I've done experiments like this before. When people don't know how to price stuff, I win every time. The Way Back, Ed Harris and Colin Farrell. Ed Harris is a great actor. I'm not huge on Colin Farrell, but hey, new Blu-rays, you scan them, right? Especially, I paid up $3. So $7 FBA, we only make $4, probably closer to 3 if the price goes down, but that's the name of the game. You spend money to make money. Tom Watson, Lessons of a Lifetime. No new FBA. I'm thinking, $25 on this one. Golf. Fun fact, growing up in Philadelphia, inner city, right? I'm not one of these fake Philly people. I live out in Conshohocken and Bucks County. And no, I literally lived in a neighborhood called Kensington. You can go look up plenty of videos. The big popular spot in the neighborhood was K&A, Kensington and Allegheny Avenue. I used to get on the train right at Kensington and Allegheny, go watch a crazy video. It's like zombie land down there, all the drug addicts. But yeah, there's no golf in this city. We had one golf course and we used it to sled down in the winter when it snowed. I never even played a full round of golf. I went to the driving range like once or twice just for fun, but golf ain't a thing in the city. It just doesn't exist. There's not golf courses anywhere. Like, golf's not my thing. Although I will say, you know, Tiger Woods was the man for, you know, the time he golfed. But I'm not like huge into it either. Ugly Betty, the second season. $10. We paid $3, so we make $7. All right, we're winding down here. Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets. No idea. This thing sells every day. We pay $3. You make $7.84. It'll sell the day it gets checked in. I think we got 3 left. American Gangster. We got Russell Crowe, Denzel Washington. I mean, these two together, it's almost as good as, you know, Die Hard with Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson. I think that them two in that movie, I don't think you can get much better than that. But this is a close, you know, runner-up. This is like the super duper collector's edition. It's got everything in it. Sells about once every 2 months. No new FBA. I'm basically going to retire off this haul. Not really. And this is only part of what I've sourced this week. Like I said, this is only one stop in probably the 15 stops I hit this week. Children of Men. I can't... Clive Owen? No idea. $12.99 new buy box. $5.99 after fees. And the last one we have is Blood Rain. No idea, but another giveaway. Whenever you see like women in scanty clad clothing, scan it and you'll be amazed at what somebody's willing to pay for some of this stuff and how often it sells. $12 after fees, and that was just the new stuff, right? Like it's endless possibilities. Let me take you by the hand right now. We're gonna go sign up your Amazon account if you haven't already, and I'm gonna make you a shit ton of money. And once you understand the processes, you're going to get your life back. I understand there's room for eBay, and eBay can work. I just want you to work less and make more money possibly. That's all I ask from all of you. So that's going to do it for the video. Do I got anything else? Jimmy Buffett, right? You see Jimmy Buffett CD. It's a guaranteed $5 to $10 bill every single time. I don't have anything else that kind of sticks out to me. So yeah, that's it. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you watching, commenting, and liking the videos. And I will see you guys in the next used book. I've talked so much, I've like forgotten my exit. See you guys in the next used. I didn't even talk about books today. I did get a few books, but the heck with that. We got all these new DVDs. Talk to you guys in the next new DVD video. Bye-bye.